And why am I still not seeing Dawn?
Oh
no.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
get
right.
out your
We did
bingo
it
sheets. We're
now.
already having technical difficulties.
No, it's not dawn. It's the sun has set already.
you know what I
I'll figure
mean.
stuff out.
Let's see.
Yeah, Oliver,
Yeah.
he is.
Oh yeah, it was the wrong player. There. Okay, now you guys are all seeing in the stream. I changed it because I didn't put it on studio mode. I'm good. Hello and welcome to season 2 of Avatar Legends. And yes, something changed. Shouldn't I be in the Games Master seat? Normally, yes. But now, after a successful one-shot, two-shot of Cthulhu, Louise kindly asked to run this season of Avatar Legends. So now I can play!
It is true, it is true. I am stepping out of Jihao's shoes and into the Game Master seat this time. And that's actually a very important thing. None of us are reprising our characters from Season 1.
No. We
did
decided...
try.
You did try.
No.
Foxy did try. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out.
No, but
Well, that
because...
was oh, come on. I would have totally wished he wanted to play. Okay.
Well, I know one would have wanted to come back. We even said in the Discord chat that it wouldn't surprise that character would jump out of the game and into reality. Right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we decided that this game will be played 5 years after the last season. So a lot of things have changed.
A lot of things
Which
have
would be
changed.
very fun. Yeah.
3 of the players here might have heard of the exploits of the last party of people.
Yeah,
One
because I
of
can't
them
see it.
did. But other than that, we are going to be starting fresh with a couple of slight changes. So, I think first things first, maybe go around and introduce who you are and who you're playing.
Well, as the owner of this channel, I will start. Well, you all know me as Spoon, the Tavern Keeper here, and I'm playing Fan. He is the broken playbook. This will be the only playbook you are not able to see on the screen and on the rolls, because of the fact it's a new playbook from Uncle Iroh's adventure path. And he is a blind airbender. Yeah, blind. So, okay, let's play. Foxy.
Well, not that you can see, but my character.
Jokes will never stop.
Yeah. Zin Iki is an elderly person. She has a kind face, a warm personality, and well, she has lived a few years because I'm playing the elder playbook.
You know, well, I do see the wrinkles, but
I mean, don't you see it? I clearly have wrinkles.
yeah, crow's feet.
But yeah, I'm playing an airbender this time, and let's see what master techniques I picked up over the years, and maybe I can teach one of the
You're
guys.
an earthbender. You said airbender. You're an earthbender.
I said earthbender. Either way, next up, Phoenix or Dawn?
Let's go down the line, so Phoenix.
Okay, I am playing Gothan Ayunwantha, and he just call him Goth. And he is a waterbender, a very peculiar kind of waterbender, as I think people will see eventually in the game as well. And he is the bold playbook. He is enthusiastic. He has a new style of waterbending, which he likes to work on. Others do not like him working on it, so that is why he is no longer in the South Pole, and he has gone to Republic City to hone his new craft.
And he has black eyeliner going down, stuff like that.
He always
Spike.
wears his hood, so yeah.
Okay, Dawn.
He's a bad boy. I am Don, and I'm just now realizing that I'm slowly turning into Jesus with the long hair and beard. But
Born again.
for this game, I am playing an airbender of the Icon playbook, which some of you may recognize from the last game, as that was Phoenix's playbook. But it's mine now. I've stolen it from him.
Well, you can take it.
Manoa is not
I'm
gonna
playing.
like that.
Manoa has turned into a successor, so yeah.
I'm playing Karma, the airbender, and she's like totally stoked to be here.
And especially for this, I, of course,
Yes.
Nice.
came prepared.
So,
So now we
all
can
that.
torment Skoon in player.
with all of that, why don't we jump right in, shall we? So,
Well, one thing, these will be shorter sessions because of the fact that Elise has a life, apparently.
I do have to make money in this capitalistic
What a
society.
nerd!
Yes, we all do, but he needs his beauty sleep.
I
Yes,
think we all do.
please. My shift started at 6:30 this morning. Please.
Okay, Elise, go ahead.
Yes. So, you may have heard of a city called Republic City. Sitting in what was previously Earth Kingdom territory, now viewed as more of a neutral ground for all benders and non-benders alike, living and spirits alike. 5 years ago, the Avatar was found. After a period of being missing, she was found in the, well, not so kind hands of a bloodbender named Makwa. This bloodbender had captured her with who knows what reasons, something about spirits and them being allowed to roam free. What is more important is what came afterwards. In the past 5 years, Republic City has seen many changes. A change in presidency, a change in chief of police, as well as the spirits and the living being a bit more harmonious in their interactions towards each other. All in all, it's been a very successful 5 years. That said, that doesn't mean it's perfect. People's lives go on, whether or not world politics change. And they always change. Most of our lovely players we're going to meet in Republic City. One of them, it is his first time here. Gotham. You start pulling into the port of the largest city you have ever seen. The buildings tower tall above you, and in your fur coat, you're starting to sweat a little bit. It's warmer here than you're used to, and lugging around the box that you carry with you certainly doesn't make it easier. You feel the big ship jolt underneath you before you start to get pushed around by the crowd, quickly disembarking. Next to you, on your left, you see an island with a reconstructed air temple sitting upon it, where we will find 2 of our other players, Karma and Tufan. You both, for different reasons, have been studying here for the last couple of years. Some of you maybe some more studiously than others, and some of you with different reasons than your compatriots. That said, in the last few years, or many years in Karma's case, you have gained a handle on your skills, and as such, you have been sent out. A small diplomatic mission, shall we call it, off of Air Temple Island into the square to welcome some newcomers to the city. Of course, we cannot leave out Sheen. Sheen, you used to be in the police force, and therefore you have a little bit of experience in crowd control. And, I mean, let's be honest here, retirement didn't really suit you. So you also find yourself at this little welcoming ceremony.
Of course.
People getting off a boat, people introducing them, and helping them get set. Sheen, someone catches your eye. There's someone carrying a crate far too large for them. About, what is it, 5 foot tall? There could be contraband in there. Certainly doesn't look like clothing.
I walk over and say, Dearie, do you need some help?
Oh, no, don't worry. I carry this box around me all the time. I'm used to it.
Really, it's no problem at all.
I know, but come on. I traveled all the way here from the South Pole. I'm used to carrying it around.
It's awful big.
There's an awful lot of stuff in there. Because
Such
I'm
as?
from the South Pole. I need stuff to come over here.
I've never been to the South Pole. I have been to the North Pole in my earlier days, but never to the South Pole. What kind of things do you have from the South Pole in there?
Ice.
Why would you carry ice with you?
I'm not carrying ice with me. You just asked me what's in the South Pole. And just like the North Pole, there's ice and water. There's also a portal that connects the two, but I've never traveled through it.
I've never been to the South Pole. I have been to the North Pole once.
And Toonfun, you through the crowd hear these two voices in. You're not sure if it's an argument, but it sure is interesting to hear.
Hello. You were there, or could you say something, please?
Us?
What?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. No. Okay. Hi. It sounded like you were starting an argument. Can I maybe be of assistance?
An argument? Why would I start an argument? This young man was just telling me about this suitcase. It's really big.
Got a suitcase, a big suitcase, and I'm starting to fiend. I'm starting to feel it. Ooh, and I'm instead of feeling the suitcase, I'm feeling you.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
the suitcase is on my back.
It's a weird feeling suitcase. It feels fleshy.
That's my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Still not fully used to being blind, so even though it's been years.
It's a thing that it's hard to get used to. Yes, from what I know from others.
Yeah.
You look pretty young to go blind. Does something happen?
Yeah. Was an accident, so.
Sorry to hear that.
So,
Karma, you realize you have lost your day companion.
I think I've been just absentmindedly looking around and playing with a leaf, making it float. I'm so bored. Eventually I do realize that I've lost a Tufan. Where'd he go? Do I see him over there with the
Yes.
the rest? Great, I'll make my way over there.
oh my, what many friends do you have here? You only moved here today?
They're not my friends.
You don't want to be my friend?
I just met you.
And I haven't seen this guy in my entire life. Will never be able to see him in my entire life.
That's
It depends on what you do. Maybe as an earthbender, you can just sense me or something. I don't know what they do.
I'm not an earthbender.
You say to the man dressed entirely in yellow and orange.
I would not be dressed in full-on airbender attire. I will just be normal attire, but
I don't know. You can have interesting skills.
no, I'm more of a. I'm more. And I'm flying up in the air. And slowly land.
I'll be back.
I do hope he lands safely. You cannot see where he's going.
I'm sure he can sense it because of the wind.
We'll be in, I don't know, like 10?
There he goes.
Say 10.
I'm down.
Are you okay? Here, have some tissues.
Oh, okay, thanks. And I'm holding his face. Where? Oh, there.
I will hold your hand, put it in your hand.
So anyway,
And
we're
I'm
here as part of the welcoming committee, I guess. So
There's a welcome committee?
Yeah.
I
She also
suppose
part-
it's our duty as citizens of Republic City to welcome newcomers.
Duty.
Is the old lady also a part of the welcome committee?
No, I don't know this woman.
Okay.
Never seen this woman in my life.
You don't see, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's been nonstop with that.
Don't mind
It's a
me.
good joke.
I'm just an old lady minding my own business. I was just here for the opening
wait.
ceremony.
Wait. If you are an old lady minding your own business, why are you asking this guy what he has in his suitcase? That's not minding your own business, it's minding his business.
Well, if you get so old as I am, you have some curiosities from times to times, and I was just wondering why this young man would have this great big bag of stuff with him, you know? He said there's ice in there.
Oh, not a bag.
It's a large wooden case. It's around 5 foot tall, about a foot wide.
I just felt it. It's
Do you have
big.
a person in there?
No.
Are you sneaking people across the border?
I would do that with a ship, not public transport.
That's what they'd be expecting you to do.
You're just immediately going to think I'm a smuggler. Yeah.
I don't know you.
I don't know you either.
Well, let us all just introduce each other, then we're no longer strangers.
We're still strangers. We just know each other's names. That's it.
I will go first, young one. My name is Sin. Sin Icky.
Nice
Wait,
to meet you.
Karma, wasn't one of our teachers named Icky? Yeah, the son of
This is a reference to try to make. I have no idea what the fuck
I
you're
didn't
trying to say.
the grandson of Aang
Okay.
is named Icky.
Oh, the
It's the one
youngest
that-
one.
You really?
Second youngest.
Second year.
Because
Yes,
in
of
the
course.
last
Yes.
episode we get another baby for last season, so it's
Yeah, I
the
never
second
watched
youngest.
that.
See, I was gonna commit myself
Yeah,
to watching
it's
horror,
fair.
but I just didn't do it. I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
That spoon always ruins my fun.
I'm
I'm not ruining it. You chose the name.
Yes.
working off Last Airbender knowledge.
I was so close to setting this during the Kyoshi era. So close.
Ooh.
But yes.
Next time.
I did tell you were allowed to choose a different era.
I
You
know,
just
I know.
call it season 2 because it's another game of Avatar.
But anyways, I believe Shin had a very good idea.
Oh.
I introduced myself. And then I motion over towards Karma.
Oh, well, yes, I'm Karma. I am an airbender here, as is obvious. Been one since, that whole convergence thingy. And now I guess I'm here, welcoming people instead of, training or doing other things that are much less boring.
Yeah, and I'm Tufan. I'm just holding my hand up front, don't know if I'm focusing at you.
That's nearly that's my nose.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. It can happen. Well, nice to meet you all. My name is Gothan Ayunwatha. Just call me Goth.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
that one. What are you doing here, Goth?
I came to Republic City because this is the city. Everyone talks about Republic City.
Definitely a city.
Yes.
So
Are you just
So-
visiting, or are you planning to stay for a while?
I have a great
Okay,
idea.
I'm hearing three
all-
questions through each other. I focus on one, please.
So I have a great idea. Let's all introduce each other. I will go first.
Sin, we
We
just
just did that.
Oh, I'm
She has
sorry.
dementia. I think she's forgetful because she just asked me the same question
Oh,
twice
I see
before.
Yeah, it's the age. I think he has a little bit of dementia or something.
I smack Tufan on his head. It's not nice.
Somehow now, block it. Or just move aside.
In any case, my
And your
turn.
hand just sort of like whiffs through where Tufan's head used to be.
Yep.
Like I asked,
Speaking-
what are you planning to do here?
I'm planning on visiting and working on airbending.
Airbending?
Some would say airbending. You're airbenders, I'm a waterbender. I'm working on my waterbending.
Oh,
Have you ever considered joining a pro team?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I don't like sports.
When I was younger, I was part of a pro team.
Were you?
They were really...
Is the sport that old?
I don't know if it is.
I said younger. I didn't say I was a teenager.
This is true.
Well, in case you ever change your mind, and I'm like reaching around, trying to find where my pockets are. I pull out a little card, and there is like a picture of. It looks like a hybrid between a small cat and a moth. The Cabbage Corp cat mods are looking for a new waterbender. Ours got injured pretty recently.
wait, is Cabbage Corp still a thing? I've heard that they arrested the owner.
They did, but the company was seized by a part of the family, and in an effort to sort of re-raise their funds, they started their own pro bending team.
Ah. Yeah, weird thing to go from cabbages to pro bending.
This is one of the
Why
first
is-
seasons where airbending is now allowed.
If only I could see.
Eventually you might. I don't know. Think you can have like a blind guide to tell you the game? I don't know.
I mean, the radio programs are pretty good. They do play-by-plays.
Thank you, random passerby.
No problem.
I think that guy's there for the pro bending games. Okay, good to know.
You see him; he's like decked out in like all the little flags of every single team. He's not team specific. It's
I don't
every
see it.
team.
You know.
No, you're right. You don't see it.
This is never going to stop.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
I'll consider the thing. Yeah. I'll have to learn.
But as you all finish up your conversation, you hear from the side of the plaza a delightful round of woodwinds and stringed instruments starts before the ambassador, very specifically the tourism ambassador for Republic City, takes the stage. And this is where I would like to go out of game for a quick moment and ask my dearest players what they
Whoa.
want their Act 1 to be. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Don-
Say again.
Don, are you okay?
Did a bit, and then I lost my headphones.
Eh.
I really took him out of game. I was going to ask you guys what you wanted your Act 1 to be. So there's a few
Ooh.
different options you have. The first option is you befriended an ally who gave you access to a valuable item. The second option is you discovered a secret hidden by a powerful figure. The third option and final option is you did something fun but drew the ire of a powerful figure in the process.
Okay, so apparently you decided not to give in the ones that I made last time, right?
Correct.
And that's okay, because I'm holding it here as well to see if
Yeah.
see the questions. Hmm.
Well, if they did something fun, it would probably be part of the pro bending game.
Well,
I say my vote's on something fun. I like something fun.
Let's have something.
I also do like to discover a secret hidden by powerful figure. I always love a little bit of secrecy and stuff like that.
Good. Yeah.
It's a group decision, so
So I heard 2 something funs.
So let's have some fun.
3
Yeah.
against 1, Schoon.
then we'll take the secret hidden, of course, because that's my no.
Unfortunately for 2 fun, we're doing something fun.
Yes, we're doing something.
Yeah.
Fun.
You have to have fun.
Well,
I'm really glad we're in here.
It's
Oh,
required.
don't worry, you can't see it anyway.
You can have fun while you're blind. I'm gonna
Yeah, no.
No.
figure out a way.
I
figure
meant he
something
doesn't
out.
see the fun in that.
Nope.
Very quickly, zooming back into game. You all have the very distinct feeling of like, oh, I think I blacked out there for a minute. Anyways.
That was weird.
You know, I've been to
Small
the
black.
North Pole, never been to the South Pole before.
We've had this conversation.
Through a microphone that crackles out across the crowd.
Yeah.
Tufan, this sounds very, very high pitched to you. Just not quite
No.
painful, but almost there. You hope it might be a short speech. Hello? A woman takes the stage, dressed in what is very clearly very nice pressed clothing. Very neutrally colored, not showing any sort of allegiance to any specific bending style. And she takes the stage, walks up to the microphone, and begins. Hello, and welcome everyone to Republic City. We're very glad to introduce you to our wonderful city, and we hope that you enjoy your stay here, whether it is temporary or permanent. As you all may know, tonight is the opening night of the Pro Bending tournament and the Pro Bending season this year. While there have been rumors of some of our benders getting injured, it is no more than usual, and we have the best medical staff seeing to them. That is our promise to you. We hope to see you tonight at the Pro Bending Arena, should you have tickets purchased, or if not, there are many different places you can go this evening that will have the radio tuned in so you can keep up to date on all of the happenings. Thank you all, and we hope you enjoy your stay in Republic City. And you watch as she steps away from the microphone.
Wouldn't we have, after 5 years, a live mover machine?
You definitely have mover machines, but they're not live yet. Usually you have to wait a couple of days, up to a week for the next one.
Okay.
As they're saying, none of their benders were seriously injured. I'm describing to Goth he got hit by this stone disc, and you know how a stairway looks? That was his arm.
Oof.
Okay.
Sounds painful.
Probably also
And
Spain.
I can tell you it did sound painful because I was there when it happened.
Oh,
So I heard the bones crack.
that's not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. He wasn't too bad. He passed up in the pain immediately, but
That doesn't seem good to happen in the middle of a game.
I'm sure
happens.
he'll be fine in time for the next game, but
Ah, thank you, Candy.
that was rough.
Speaking of the next game, Karma, you really should be getting into outfit pretty soon. But you also can't really shirk your duties of, showing this new person around.
Tufan, what time is it?
Wait, I can't see my watch. If I feel the wind, I believe it's about
What time is
2-ish.
the wind?
It's
The wind says it's
2:30,
2-ish.
I think.
Oh, no. Hey, Goth, right? Goth, that's your name?
Yes.
I think it's time for the tour that you were definitely promised.
I never read that on the brochure.
Oh, it was there. It was there.
Page 2, alinea 3, word number 4, that's where it starts. I know, I wrote it myself.
This was a couple of versions ago.
I never got the brochure.
As in, I believe they already updated the tour book. And
Well, thankfully, it's very short. We only walk one direction that way.
There's only one thing to see in Republic City.
I mean, there's things, there's people, buildings, but
Yeah, it was different when I was still able to see.
I'm sure it was.
So I will leave you guys to it.
You don't want to see the pro bending?
I am going there tonight. I have front row seats.
There we go. Might as well come along then, right now, if that's what we're doing.
I have backstage passes because I'm friends with Karma. I can see everything there.
That sounds nice.
Wait.
I don't think you can see any.
you can come. Okay,
And I started following.
Okay,
technically
if
it's
we're
not
doing
on
this-
the tour, but I do really want you to come. Just come see what it's like. It's fun.
It always sounds fun.
As you all begin walking towards the pro bending arena, Gotham, this is your first real look at Republic City. And one of the first things that strikes you is exactly how busy it is here. Being from the Southern Water Tribe, it's a big city, but it's nowhere near as hectic as just this part of Republic City can get. You have to be very careful to make sure people don't bump into you or your precious cargo. But likewise, it seems, especially for Karma and Sheen, almost like they can part the crowd in front of them. Something about how they walk or how they choose to move through space. They never really seem to hit a roadblock like you or Tufandu.
We're like New York local.
Yeah,
We're just
Yep.
Yeah.
you know how to walk through the city because you've been there for like 16 years.
Ages. Yep.
But
Yeah.
even me, being blind, I have no problem evading the people.
As you all approach the pro bending arena, you see in front of you a large building. And most of you, all of you, have seen a pro bending arena before. It's big, it's meant to hold crowds of people, and as you walk across the bridge connecting it to mainland Republic City, Karma, you start to get recognized a little bit. Not much, nobody stops you, of course not. You are a celebrity, but oh, you're the unapproachable one on the team. That said, as you get closer, you are stopped by a guard. Immediately letting Karma past, he turns to look at the other three of you.
oh
And
no,
what's
they're
your
with me.
business?
It's okay.
Apologies, ma'am. Immediately
worries.
letting you through. You're led into the bowels of this building.
Here, have a candy.
Thank you, ma'am. And he snaps into a salute because he does recognize you, being on the force himself.
And I salute back.
You all are led
Did you
into
just-
the building. Oh,
Did you just see that?
No.
I should have phrased
See
that
what?
differently.
What do we see?
That looked like a soldier salute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they just do that sometimes.
No, no, but it's a police officer.
Don't worry about it, dearie. It's just an old habit of theirs.
I'm getting a
I knew-
feeling I'm really out of my element here because I'm feeling I walk with a celebrity and an old general, and then a blind person.
Yes.
What, you saying you weren't popular back home?
No, definitely not.
Oh, that's a
Popular
shame.
for the wrong reasons, I could say. Yeah. Nothing bad. Don't worry about it. Just
I think we could get you there. You just need a little bit of, branding.
Like a hot iron?
No, like
A change
what
of
if you had
clothes.
like a title? Goth the what?
Goth the depressed one. Oh no.
No, that one
That's
wouldn't
too
stick.
goth.
I don't think I need a title. I'm just, goth.
Maybe you can make a name for yourself here.
I
mean,
mean,
that's-
usually you earn one in the ring.
I guess I kind of came here for that, yeah. Because I went away from home, just I didn't feel like I had a spot over there. Maybe, my spot's here.
Maybe you could join the pro banding team. Maybe it will help you meet new people, make a name of yourself. Might even be fun.
But Karma, I thought you were showing gods around the city. I don't think he
This
has
is part of the
any of
city.
the housing yet. And you do know how quickly they fill up.
Do you have plans for where you're gonna live?
No. Just come out here, see where I can go, and then go from there. I don't plan that far ahead. I just go and see how that goes.
Yeah, you know what? I have a plan in place. Just in case, somebody is unable to find living, if they're trustworthy enough, I might have a place for you to hole up for just a little bit until you find your own spot.
Sure. Thank you. Do I have to pay rent or something?
Not now. No, it's fine.
Okay.
And you push your way through the service doors, through the backstage passes, and into the bowels of the pro bending arena. It's not as flashy here, though it is still very comfortable. You can see the bricks on the walls a little bit easier, but there's also enough hooks to hang towels or places to grab water. And as you're walking past, you see tons and tons of training rooms, one after another. The fire ferrets, the slug eels, and finally, at the end of the hallway, you see the cat moths. Pushing inside, Karma, you've seen this place hundreds of times. The rest of you, what you see in front of you is a gym space. You can smell a little bit of that musty flooring, along with the metallic tang of water that's been in a metal bucket for just a little bit too long. You hear in the back somewhere the sound of somebody grunting with exertion, stones contacting one of those nets and falling to the ground, clattering on top of each other. As you walk in, you see walking out from the back a slight man. He's very wiry in his strength, but you can tell that it's there. And as he pokes his head out, he goes, "Oh, hey Karma, nice to see you. Is this the new waterbender?"
I'm warming him up to it.
Fair enough. And you see that he stamps his foot on the ground once. Big clouds of dust sort of puff off of him and fall down in a perfect humanoid shape. Well, nice to meet you. He walks over, holds out a hand towards you, Gothan. Name's Lon Ben.
Hi, Gotham Iowatha.
And he takes your hand and he gives it a very sturdy shake. Ma'am, Lon Ben.
Lamben, your form was a bit off earlier. If you step slightly 2 inches to the right, should be better.
Oh, and you see that he like immediately gets down into horse stance and moves his right foot just a little bit to the side, like
Yes.
this.
Like that.
And you see that he takes a moment, he throws another stone, and all of you can tell, even you, Tufan, just based on how the wind currents move, this was a much more powerful strike.
Yeah, Zin knows his stuff.
It was amazing.
So, yeah, just a reminder, we've got about 3.5 minutes until we need to have a third set in, or we play a man down.
Okay. Mr. Goth,
Yeah.
Oh, now it's becoming serious. He's saying Mister.
I heard it too.
I'm trying to be very polite when asking this.
You normally get this when you are desperate.
I'm a little desperate.
I can hear it. I can hear your heartbeat.
You can waterbend, right? You can do it. You're not just
No, I'm
from
an
the.
airbender.
I'm not talking to you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I am a waterbender now.
If you would please, we really need somebody today. It would mean the world to me, my team. If you would just join us for one match, you don't have to stay on the team. You don't even have to do much fighting. It's just we need the numbers.
It's not like they're the best team in the world, so.
Hey,
What? That's what I hear.
If you do this, I will give you a title. How about that?
You know what? Actually, yeah. Let's give this a go. It's a bit crazy and ridiculous, but you know what? If we pull this
Great.
off,
I'm sure we have another uniform somewhere around here. It might fit you.
and as you say that, you see that another person, a woman, dressed in very standard Earth Kingdom clothing, sort of comes out of a side door that you hadn't seen before, holding a clipboard with many papers over top of it. Brown hair up in a very high bun, very tight bun, almost pulling her face back. Did I hear that you have a third player?
Yeah, over there, and I'm pointing to Sin, not even because I don't know where he is standing.
Slightly more
Sorry.
to the left.
I just like grab your arm and just move it slightly to the.
Perfect. I was going to say another Earthbender is not a viable team member. Wonderful. Well, in that case, I am just going to need to take down your name, and we already have. And she just sort of walks over very quickly, opens up a locker, and you see that there's a rack of just like standard sized uniforms, and you can fit into one of these.
okay. Just write down Goth.
Sure, Goth, Goth, wonderful.
Yeah.
Anything else I should know? Previous injuries.
Who's got a big rate?
Will you be taking that into the arena? I don't think that's legal.
Probably best to just not carry that around.
I
Keep that
can look after your bag for you. Great.
Sure, just keep it in one spot.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
Thanks, she. Too so fun.
Wonderful.
Always. I will keep an eye on both of them.
Perfect. I'm going to go and submit this. I would like all three of you, and I don't know what your deal is, Mr. Tufan was said, and she. I don't know what your deal is, but you are not going to be allowed back here in about when the match starts. So I could show you to the spectators box if you'd like.
Oh, I actually hand her my ticket. I already had a ticket.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
trust me, spectator box is even better.
You may certainly leave to the standard civilian area if you would like.
I will go to the spectator box.
Wonderful. Follow me, please.
We'll reimburse you for the ticket cost. It's okay.
And
I
Oh, go
will move over to God and will hold out my hands for the crate, basically.
You see that you can carry the crate like a backpack, so he just takes it and puts it on the ground. It says kind of big wooden crate. It has metal linings along the edges and 3 massive locks, very thick locks.
Okay. So basically, I will pick it up, but instead of using 2 hands, I just use 1 hand. Like it's a little tote bag. It's not even that heavy for me.
Okay.
And
That's,
let's go.
Yeah.
Shin, Tufan, you both are led to a box, which you are so close to the action. Like, Shin, you're not that worried, based on your, personal history. But this is close enough that you could be hit by a wayward attack if people aren't paying attention. Luckily, you know that there are referees and there are spectators to keep, observers safe. But, this is quite close. This is quite a nice box, actually. You'll be able to see every single hit that gets done. And, Tufan, you'll be able to hear
feel the splashes of the waterbenders.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can hear the stone discs flying through the air.
Oh, I feel them flowing next to my head.
As you say that, one of them just goes wide and, shatters on the wall next to Tufan.
See?
And you two are led to this very nice box. Sat down, you see that there's a complimentary bowl of nuts and berries and things. And the other two of you, Karma and Goth, you are allowed a brief moment to catch your new teammate up on what your plan is.
So, Tufan, what do you think is in this crate?
And I'm blowing into the crate, and I think I'm going to. I'm going to do the first roll of the game. Assess the situation, which is creativity. My creativity is a -1. Is one of my.
I would also like to take this chance to tell my players that if they ever want to roll anything or engage with the world in any sort of way, please just tell me what you want to roll, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
So -1. Let's see. There. It's a 6. That's just not a success. Because it needs to be a 7 or 9. So I'm getting a. That means I'm getting a growth.
Hey.
Yep.
That easy.
Yeah. I'm going to give it normal growth because I don't think it's fitting for afraid, anger, or guilty. I have no idea, to be honest.
Oh, that's too bad. Can I try to assess and see if I can see what's inside?
Absolutely.
Because I'm really curious about this stupid crate.
You know what curiosity did, right?
It kills a cat.
Yeah.
No, it kills a fox cat.
Fox cat, sorry, yes.
I don't know what a cat is.
Yeah, cats don't exist.
Curiosity killed the cat moth.
Cat moth.
Yeah. You can just click the
Yeah, I'm searching. Ah, there it is. Oh. And it's +1.
and that's even
The
worse.
one is already in. The +1 is already in.
Yes.
No, I got a +1 from the Candyman. Right.
Oh, yes.
No,
Oh,
Chat
my
gave-
apologies.
Chat gave a +1.
Of course,
but still. It's a 5
That's-
still.
That's still a miss.
Well, with that, you unfortunately are not able to determine any of the contents inside this box.
I will just put it beside me and keep an eye on it so it's not getting stolen or damaged by a disc or water or something else.
I'll just blow it all away.
Flashing sideways to our other 2 adventurers.
Good
You
point.
2 are currently being hustled along with Lun towards the entryway of the blue side of the arena. You have a team of 3 people around you. 2 of them you notice are first aid professionals. The other is the same woman you had seen earlier. And you see at this point she's put her clipboard down. It seems to sort of clip into her belt on her side. And she's giving you all a very, very quick rundown. So, as you know, the rules for you, these are very important. No ice is allowed. No aiming for the head. Also, no capturing people with any sort of water. Is that understood?
Yes.
Perfect. Then I think those are all of the major fouls to avoid. Anything else should only get you a slight penalty, which will just take you out for the round. Perfect.
Okay, that's a lot.
Just follow Karma's lead. She's our best for a reason.
Why does this character sound a lot like that girl from the Earth Kingdom? That is, what's her name?
This is a completely original character. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but the way she talks, it's like that Earth Kingdom lady. That needs to
Also,
keep one on low key.
I never asked, but is Karma a girl in this
Karma
game?
is a girl, yes.
Ah.
I only the people in the Discord can see, but I posted it.
Yes. Join the Discord so you can see exclusive character.
Yeah. Just join the Discord.
Yeah.
Share
We have
this
fun
part.
there.
Oh yeah,
Most of the time.
of course, all the time.
But nice.
Well, with all of that being
And
said,
a
good
nice
luck.
segue.
And Goth, you are shoved unceremoniously into an elevator that very quickly begins moving upwards.
Okay.
And you 2 begin to hear shouting, cheers, hollering, whooping, everything you can imagine. As all of a sudden, you hear a booming voice ring out, and welcome everyone to the first pro bending game of the season. Tonight we have our wonderful underdogs, the Cat Mods, against our not reigning champions, but certainly reigning against them, if you know what I mean, the Turtle Mice. Give it up for all of our wonderful, wonderful contestants. Now, over here on the Cat Mods, we have Lun, the sturdy balance, along with Karma, Gale Dancer. You know her. You love her. Oh, you will love the way she flits and dances around. Only one of 2 airbenders in this tournament, might I add. Quite prestigious. You're in for a good treat tonight. And I see we have a new contestant here, Goth. No title. Well, since this is his first match ever, I'm sure we'll come up with something by the end of it. Don't you think, people? And you hear all of the cheering escalate incredibly quickly. By this point, you watch as you crest into the pro bending arena. This is, of course, an arena colored in 2 colors, blue and red. You guys are raising onto the blue side, and you see that you are on a platform raised. Audiences filled, packed to the brim around you in the stadium. Spotlights glaring down on you, putting you in the center of attention. Karma, what are you doing at this point?
I am showboating. I am pretty. Sorry, say again.
I was gonna say, do you want to explain this rule for this?
Let's see. What kind of role can I do for this? Please, no. Please pay attention to me. Honestly, skills and training, I think, is something I'd want to use for this.
Do it.
This is something that I've done ever since joining up with this. So that is a focus role.
Oh.
Ooh.
So far, no
Karma.
rules.
You're showboating. You're doing the thing you do where you kind of dance around. You use your airbending to take a couple of steps up into the air, do some, backflips, things like that. Unfortunately, you are very much used to your co-players understanding what you do. And so as you go to do one of these backflips, you realize right before you land that Goth is standing exactly where you're supposed to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay?
Is there a way I could try to, like, twist out of the way before I slam into him?
Yeah, go. Yeah, of course. You can roll me another thing.
We just try to.
Or Goth can roll me something if you want to. Oh,
That's
done. It's definitely not flawless. The audience, if they're watching you, are going to see that you had fumbled a little bit there, but you're able to recover it more or less. You don't hear that much of a change in the cheering.
I'm definitely a little embarrassed, but I'm trying to play it off.
Of course, of course. You can always take the embarrassed condition
What's
if you
the-
wish.
Oh yeah, I can.
There's
You
no
know?
embarrassed condition.
Is there not? Oh no.
There is
There's
an insecure.
There's an
Insecure.
insecure.
Insecure
You know
would be
what?
the perfect one.
I like that one. We'll do that one. I'll take insecure.
All right. And with that, let us begin the first match of the season. On your marks, folks. When the bell sounds, all bets will be off.
You just stand here by the spot. That's your water pool.
Okay.
Just remember, you can't hose them. You have to just throw water at them.
And no headshots.
No headshots either.
Okay. Okay.
Ding! Now, as soon as the first bell rings out, you notice the people across from you immediately jump into action, and you start to see attacks being thrown at you. What would the two of you on the field like to do?
I am spending most of my time here. I don't do a lot of attacking. It's usually evasion is what I'm focused on, and you quickly learn why it's called gale dancing, because I have my own technique where I have pretty much removed the friction between my feet and the ground, and am just kind of like you know how like a hover car functions, where like it just pushes air against the ground and can just kind of move.
So kind of skating over the ground almost.
Yeah, to you two fans, it's always very interesting because you're pretty used to hearing the footsteps of the competitors. It's how you tend to know who's doing what at any given time. You hear nothing coming from Karma.
Your friend is pretty good. It's like she's floating above the ground.
Yeah, it's kind of her thing.
If any of you would like to narrate what you're doing at this time, please feel free.
I'm just listening.
You're listening.
I think God needs to do a move to win. Or
I
try
would
and
love a
win.
move, or if nobody does anything, I'm going to make a Goth roll an evasion.
Is there a way I can trick one of them?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you want to do.
What would I do? I'll just try and take them down.
Fair enough.
Just basically just shoot water at their legs.
Yeah.
That would be the trick.
Go ahead.
Come on. That's a full hit.
Nice.
Please describe it.
I basically just have them constantly, one of them, I think, I'm not exactly sure who, but I just have one of them barraging me. Eventually, when I see an opening in their attack, I will act, and thereby making them overcommit. They are deceived for some time, and they stumble.
So the firebender on the other team, you notice, has been focusing on you quite heavily. Just barrage after barrage, throwing these bolts of fire at you. And you notice ever so slightly that his center of balance is off. Whether it's heat of the moment, whether it's purposeful, you're not entirely sure. What you do recognize is that when he winds up to throw something with his left hand, you have a little bit of an opening. And you're able to snake a shot of water up through the grate below him and just knock that foot out from under him. You notice that for the time being, his fellow waterbender is trying to assist him by basically pushing him back forwards, not taking two of them out of the barrage right now, and causing the firebender to stumble and fall back a zone. Kanta, you see, I'm so sorry. Karma, you see this opening. And
I'd like to take the opening and see if I can blast him off.
Absolutely.
Mother's already taken the weakness of the others. He's a natural.
Yes, I think if your friend Karma can make him stay in the team, they might actually have a chance to win this. This year.
Karma does manage to take this. Please describe what you do.
I'm a little surprised that Jin is not surprised that I'm just saying something that you need to see.
I've been spending most of my
say-
time moving out of the way of the earth discs that are being thrown at me. And the moment I see this one person over here is stumbling, I'm going to just quickly jab at the air, and it'll, I guess, create an opening for our earthbender to see if they can knock them off of the platform.
And with that, as soon as you jab your fist forwards, you see that Lun immediately throws a disc as well towards the waterbender, managing to knock him completely off of the platform between the two of you. The crowd at this point goes wild. You've already knocked off one of their members. A second one has already been pushed back a zone. It's not looking good for the Turtle Mice. And as you three working together, Goth, unsure of where you fit into this team yet, but enjoying it nonetheless, seeming to find a little bit of success in this, are working on pushing that last Earthbender back a zone. When all of a sudden, all of the lights in the arena are cut. Tufan, even you are able to recognize that there's a difference in illumination. Though, again, you hear Karma saying what? You hear exclamations from the opposing Earthbender, one who hadn't been knocked off or knocked back yet.
Come on, they were clearly winning. Who cut the lights?
Oh, the lights are off?
Yes, don't you? Oh. Yes, they are off.
Yes, there might be a lot of jokes reminiscent of Toph.
And then you hear screaming. You see a flash of bright, almost like green viridian light. And you hear screaming. It comes from the side of the field that the turtle mice were on. What would you all like to do?
As soon as I hear screaming, I stand up and use my airbending to get to the platform to see if I can help.
Absolutely.
You want me to roll something for that?
Skills and training.
And that is focus. So that's no. That's just. Where is it? Doesn't have. Lucky enough, I chose the right one, so that's a full success. I chose the right the ones because Afraid Gauge or Angry does not inhibit my rely on skills and training.
Absolutely.
So you feel a brush of air coming from you, and I'm no longer next to you.
And I am grabbing the crates and then do the same thing, but not with air bending, but earth bending.
Absolutely.
We're going to destroy the arena, sure. Of course.
Yeah.
But
That's extra.
guys, I'm dust stepping, so it
Ooh.
just looks like I'm running in the air.
That's awesome, actually.
But I do
Yeah.
So could you roll me your
Once you
reliance skill?
mastered it, you can use it without any problems.
Oh, this is true. It's mastered. Never mind.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you're able to just sort of run quickly over to the main platform as well.
Yeah.
Goth, Karma, you hear these two sets of footsteps land down.
I don't know if you would hear mine very well because I have trained with Karma, so I might have also the soft landing that Karma has with her movement.
This is true. This is true.
My steps
loud.
are really loud.
And as you look onto the other side of the field, the lights are brought back. And you see that there are 3 figures on the opposing side of the field. The waterbender, who currently is stood there in shock. The earthbender, currently lying on the field, not moving. And a third figure. They're dressed in dark colors. You don't see any distinguishing marks or anything like that. And their face is covered. It's covered by what appears to be a mask. It looks like it's for the movers. Something that would be used to show a monster or a creature. You know, obvious enough to tell what it is, but also not necessarily meant to be viewed up close. And you see that this figure immediately jumps into a wobbly, but still offensive stance. Would you all like to fight?
I am going to defend the defenseless, so yes.
Then, we will move into a combat exchange. The way that this is going to work is all of my players will get a chance to determine what they do. And likewise, I will choose secretively what the opponents will do. The players may, of course, discuss amongst themselves what they wish to do and come to any sort of conclusion about that. We will then all reveal what's the word I'm looking for? What technique we have chosen, whether it is an advance and attack, evade and observe, or defend and maneuver. And then we go in the order of, I believe it's defend and maneuver, advance and attack, evade and observe.
Yes.
So, go on. Please discuss amongst yourselves.
Well, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my sightless detection. So, evade and observe is what I'm choosing.
I think I will defend and maneuver.
I think I'll go for. I think I'll go with an evade and observe.
I'm going with an evade and observe as well.
All right. The enemy did pick advance and attack. So, Karma, I believe you were first.
Great. Defend and maneuver is focus, right?
I believe so.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, hit focus.
That's a hit.
Nice. Well, what do you do?
Great. Not knowing who these people are and what they're gonna do, I'm going to actually use my master technique right away and create a barrier between us and them. It's just this wall of wind is now between us.
Absolutely. Then, I know the enemy chose advance and attack. Did anyone else choose advance and attack?
Was there
No,
another defend and maneuver?
Did anyone else? No, I didn't choose defend and maneuver.
Okay.
All right, then we move on. You watch as this figure seems to take something out of their pocket and throw it towards you all. Specifically towards you, Karma.
Okay.
Would you like to block this attack?
I would like to block this attack.
You may block this attack. Please mark 1 fatigue. And you watch as what looks to be a small throwing knife, a small kunai, is just sort of swept away by this gale force that is between you and the enemy. The other 3 of you, in which order would you like to go?
Now it would be the evade and
Yes.
let's first roll.
Go ahead.
It is creativity for me, and I had no conditions that do anything for that. Okay, so that is 2d6 minus 1. I roll a 10, so that means I can move whichever from the list. And because it is a learned technique, I need to mark fatigue. Where is my fatigue? There. So I'm marking 1 fatigue. But technically because it's first learned fatigue, then you roll, so the fatigue will be added. And I get, let's see, because I need to open a book for that. I earn my rounds to be ready for any of my foe's movements and attacks, even if my senses are impaired, which they always are. Or they attempt to strike from a blind spot. If you are impaired due to your senses being disrupted, you lose your impaired status. For the next exchange, all combatants engaged with me must choose and reveal that approach before I do. And must choose and reveal any techniques they plan to use before I use any technique in the same approach.
Okay.
For the
Sounds
next
good.
round.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I go next?
Go ahead.
Okay, I am using patience. I will mark 2 fatigue, so me and another player can actually use advance and attack immediately, besides their own action.
Well, who would you
So-
like to give that to?
I actually want Karma to have another action and advance and attack. So I am I really gracefully, I had the dust stepping. I land next to God, hand his bag over to him, and I'm like, "You, Karma, with me," and then we advance and attack together.
Absolutely. And you do each gain prepared as well.
Yes.
Fun.
Nice.
So prepared, 2 fatigue for me.
Foxy, please go ahead and use your advance and attack.
I am using a rock column. You pin a
Absolutely.
foe with a column of earth. Inflict impaired on a single combatant. If they're already impaired, they inflict trapped. If they're already trapped, they inflict doomed. But in this case, only impaired. And Karma, you can attack the same guy as me that's now impaired.
Cool.
Which I need to remember what impaired does.
You are slowed or out of bounds. Mark 1 fatigue or take a -2 to all physical actions for PCs. And for NPCs, choose 1 fewer technique.
Perfect.
Great. I am going to. Here's a question: are they large?
No, they're about the size of a person, actually.
Ah, damn it!
Oh no.
I think for.
Would you like them to be large, or?
I don't know.
Larger than you.
They're large or powerful. That's literally what I need to.
I mean, they did
Second
throw a throwing knife at you with very good accuracy, so I'll call them powerful.
Would you consider that powerful? Okay.
I'll call them powerful.
then what I'm using here is use their momentum.
Absolutely.
I can advance an attack with focus instead of passion.
Absolutely.
But you're already prepared.
I may also use retaliate or an advance attack action.
Yes.
Yourself each time it puts a condition. Shift or balance. Yeah, no, I'll just strike him.
Then go ahead and roll for me.
Okay, this is with focus.
And now see that I can be happy I didn't choose my move for my what's it called? My for my role.
Well, that
My reliance
absolutely
skills and
works.
training.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Absolutely works, Karma.
As a full, I forget what a full hit lets you do.
Can you please ping in chat what retaliate does for the folks at home? There we go.
I think.
So,
Do I get to do 2 with a full hit? I don't remember how this works.
I do not remember.
With an advance
Sorry?
Or rather, with a full hit, yes, you get to do 2. I don't know how that works with patience.
Well, it says I can use retaliate as a attack and whatever.
And advance an attack, right?
Yeah.
On a 10, you can choose from the list, mark one fatigue to use a lower technique, use one practice technique, or use 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
So you
So,
could use another basic or master technique.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll strike as well.
Cool. With that, and with the impaired, you are going to actually explain to me, Karma, what this looks like.
Great. Well, they are currently, as the rock column is blocking their view from me, I slide around it to the side and am going to just throw them off into wherever is below this platform.
Water. Water is below this platform.
Right, they tumble into the water.
Yep. You all watch them fly over the edge. Too fun. You feel the whoosh as they sort of go careening past you, and a distant splash as you hear them hit the water.
Was it again just a whoosh or?
It's just a whoosh. Only the
I think
whoosh.
it was a whoosh.
It's
A
always
whoosh.
It's session 1. We can't do the whoosh yet.
Oh, you did it, the whoosh.
You just
I did
started it.
We're starting
you
there
are
this
all-
time. It's always the whoosh.
Goth, would you like to go? As you have not been yet.
Yeah, sure. We'll see what can happen. I'll have to look at what roll I
It all
create.
happens at the same time, so.
Yeah, I'll go with creativity 7, so that works. I will bolster and hinder.
Wonderful.
And I would just basically just try and use the water to distract anyone still around.
As you look around, you actually notice that the person who's flung off is not swimming per se, but does seem to be moving through the water below the platform. And you're able to just sort of, with this, prevent them from going anywhere, creating enough currents that they can't really escape this one area.
Yes, and then the status effect, the appropriate status will be tracked.
Perfect. With that, you have thrown the only unusual person off of this platform. Though, of course, there are 2 more people on this platform who should not be standing on it at this moment in time. That said, you're now able to get a look at the earthbender that was lying on the ground next to this figure. This is, of course, the turtle mice's earthbender. Not super famous, all things considered, but, you know, it was a team with a cult following. However, as you look at them now, you're able to see where they had previously been gripping at their face before falling unconscious. You see their friend, the waterbender, immediately rush over to them, start shaking them awake. And as you all look over, you see, as their head bobs back and forth, their face is completely smooth, bubbling over with burned flesh.
Oh no.
So basically, they
Their face burnt off.
no longer have a face.
Correct?
But clearly burned off face.
The flesh is bubbling. You saw a small flash of green. No, you didn't see the flash of green.
You did not.
No,
See a flash of green.
I heard a flash maybe, but no. But
You would
it's out of
have
character
definitely heard
because
something that
if it's a bubbly face, as in burned, it's not the spirit, the face stealer.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat.
So.
Then I am going to use a move.
Okay.
And I've already advanced my move because I used it in combat, so it's now my practice.
Yep.
So now I need to find a master to be able to master it.
Sheen.
Yep.
Explain to me how you're trying to use this.
Well, we're at the arena, and I know that there should be medics around here, so I'm getting help.
Fair enough. You do have to name them for me.
Okay. Give me a sec.
The move says name them. This is
Yes.
not me being mean.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Lao Ming.
Allow me.
Oh,
Allow me.
if you said Cano York, it would be the healer from the first season.
Yes,
I
G-House
used
yeah.
to
friend.
in the arena.
I could have, but yeah.
It would.
Let's
too
do
early.
that. Let's do the healer from the first season.
Cano
You
York.
shot for Kinoa. And immediately you have 3 people ziplining in. You hear next to you in the ground 2 metal clinks before 2 of the Republic City guards, along with a waterbender, basically held onto one of their waists, immediately come rushing in to assist. You see a waterbender, tall, broad-shouldered, hair braided down his back, immediately rush over towards the fallen earthbender. And between him and one of the guards who is pulling the waterbender away to make sure that Kanawak has space to work, he is able to start assisting. Because you did roll an 11, neither of the, or you get to pick both of the little bullet points. So yeah, he's immediately receiving assistance. Tufan, that smell that you smelled, horrible. It sickened you to your stomach, but you weren't really able to identify what it was. That smell starts to go away, and the rest of you begin to see this earthbender's face. It slowly calms down, the redness starts to go away, and interestingly enough, while some of the facial features do come back, it's still very blank. You can tell where eyes should be, you can tell where his nose and mouth used to be, but it's not really progressing past that.
Manoa, are they okay?
Is he still alive?
You notice that his chest is moving up and down, implying that he is still breathing.
I'd like to look at where the person who we threw off the balcony or off the platform.
Looking into the water, you see a person floating there, not moving.
I call up to one of the guards. I think that's the one who did it.
Of course. And you see that one of the guards runs over to the edge, takes a look, and immediately sort of throws his gauntlets forwards. You watch as they wrap around sort of one of the upper arms and the waist of this figure in the water, before being pulled upwards on these metal cables once again. And as this person is pulled upwards, you watch as the theater mask they were wearing slips off and falls into the water. All of you, save Tufan, notice that this figure's face is completely blank. No features left on it. And I think that's where we're going to end the session.
Okay. Now we have time for the growth
short.
question.
Bit short, I know.
Yeah, no
But
worries.
we
No
got
worries.
Manoa.
That's a good cliffhanger, actually. That's great. Terrifying.
So, at this point in the session, we're going to do the growth questions.
Yes.
Does anyone want to volunteer to go first?
Well, I don't really
Let
have
poor
any
GM
growth.
do it.
Well, no, you don't.
Well, then I think Shin is going to go first. Did you name a protege?
I have not yet.
Ben,
I
I'm afraid
would
you
say
cannot grow.
with the actions today, I would name the protege Harmony, but yeah, I have not yet
Fair enough.
asked them, and I really want to ask a person before I name them.
Then, who would like to go next?
Well, I can tell you that I did chose one of my connections.
Perfect.
Because I have the connections blank, reminds me of someone I have lost. I have to keep them safe even from themselves. I chose Karma.
Oh,
I thought it also would be fitting because I'm training with her, and she might have been someone. Well, she is rather straightforward in what she wants to do. I might have had someone in my old team that was also like that.
maybe a firebender?
Maybe. And I wouldn't mind going for the quote questions.
Absolutely.
Did I learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world? I did learn with my blindness that somehow, even though I am able to see with the air currents and everything, it's still not perfect, which is pretty challenging.
Mhm.
If you allow that to be one of the growths.
I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. Go ahead.
Okay.
And then,
Second question: did I stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem? Even though I didn't do quite a lot, I did help.
you did help. This is true.
And did I guide a companion towards balance or end the session at my center? Well, I haven't shifted, so yeah, I ended in my center.
Sounds good.
So I have already a full growth, and I still have one question left. My own question: did I get someone to invest in their own future? I would almost say I did help Goth to join the pro-bending group.
No,
Would you
I
say-
disagree. It was all karma.
No, I also helped with that.
What do you think, Phoenix? You are goth. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Do
think
you
so.
feel helped?
Yeah, I mean, this was mostly Karma just asking, hey, we need a waterbender.
See, it was only karma.
Yeah, but I also said you might be able to
Yeah,
make a name for yourself.
At first it was Karma, but just before the game started, everyone kind of named some good points to maybe, give this a go.
Yeah, so it was a team effort.
I'll say so.
Phoenix is saying team effort. You may take team effort.
Yay! Then I will start next session with one growth point. Or you know what? No, I'm going to put this growth point in 1 point of afraid gone, because I just rushed into battle, which normally I would not. So I would think that would be a good one, and I will raise a stat because I think most of them will all go to raise a stat at the beginning. I'm going to raise my creativity to 0.
Sounds good. Then, let's go with Phoenix.
Yes. First of all, I need to ask, was this a pull off of a ridiculous stunt? Entering a
I
pro-bending
call
game
this a
without
ridiculous
any
stunt.
training?
This This is certainly not a thing you ever expected to do.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I will mark that off, which is a growth. So that is at least already one growth.
Perfect.
Did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world? Yes, pro-bending is very strange.
I mean, there's people showing up in masks.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
showing
people
up
are
in masks
melting
and
other people's faces off.
getting removed. Strange,
And
very strange.
you know, the
didn't see a
entertainers
thing about
bar
it.
can join in as well.
Hmm?
The spectators bar can
Yes.
join in as well.
If
Yeah.
the lights go out, the spectators can just jump into
I
action.
think the rules are null and void now when somebody gets their face melted off.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened. I just heard a scream, and that's why I went into action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even worse because you can't see. So why would
That's
you
just who
jump
I
at
am.
the screen?
Yeah, you might
I
as well
have
risk
the
it, you know.
helpful demeanor.
Did you
Okay.
express a vulnerability by admitting you were wrong, or that you should have listened to somebody you ignored?
Nope. No, I did not. Then did you guide a companion towards balance, or the end the session at my center? I did end at my center.
Yep.
Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a full growth.
Congratulations.
I'll have to see about that.
And
that
then, would you
are
like
all-
to? Would
I
you like to
think
let that
then
go now, or should I
Karma
go
is gone. I think Karma
Right.
is the next one, right?
Karma
Yeah.
is in fact the last one to go. So, Karma.
Did
You
I
have
accomplish-
responsibilities and prohibitions.
That's right, I do.
Did you shirk any of your responsibilities?
I don't know. Technically, I didn't leave Goth to fend for himself.
That's true.
But you did not show him the city. You just went to.
I'm getting to it.
This is just the first part of the
I was
tour.
never told how much time I had to take to do it.
No.
It's also officially not in the rule book. Taken out one version ago.
This is a gray area.
I haven't broken
Did
it
you
yet.
break any of your prohibitions, Karma?
I didn't start any fights.
This is
I
true.
was in a fight, but I didn't start it.
It's true.
Deny someone knowledge or truth. I think I've been mostly forthcoming. Have I lied at all this session?
I don't know.
I don't think so. No.
I don't
I
think so.
don't think so.
Never use my role for gain or profit.
Mm,
I might be breaking it a little bit.
Well,
that one is maybe not really.
you did not really
Profit,
roll.
maybe not.
Profit,
but-
maybe not.
I mean, you did not roll to convince God, but you did do it for profit.
I was gonna. So what I'm gonna say here is the role that you used was your pro bending role, not
Mhm.
your I am an airbending master role. So I'm gonna say that you did not break that prohibition this time.
Okay.
But you're definitely dancing on that line.
I'm dancing on it.
You're dancing on it. You're
typical,
gale dancing.
which is very logical for you because
Yeah,
you
but-
have a dancing style.
Yes.
Yeah. Then on to your growth questions.
Growth questions. Did I accomplish a feat worthy of my burden and tradition? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we've gotten there yet.
I don't think so.
Did I learn
Did you
something
learn
challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
I think we all did.
We all did,
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah, nah. I think I can just take that one.
Yep.
Do I need to explain that one?
Nah,
No.
you're good.
No, we
Yeah.
understand.
Did I guide a companion towards balance or end the session at my center? I did end the session at my center.
Mhm.
Stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem. I think stopping the guy who's melting faces off is counts.
And we caught him. He did not get away, thanks to God.
Did not. Yeah, that's 3 growth, I'd say.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well done. We
The only one.
got
Oh, no, not the only one that doesn't have a full growth because Jin doesn't have any growth.
Jin
I don't
doesn't
need
grow. They can't.
Oh, I can.
If you do, you will. You might not be here tomorrow if you do.
Sheen has 4 master techniques. They can wait a minute. They can wait until they assign a
You can wait a
birthday.
little bit.
Yep.
Well, with that, I'm done jamming for the day. So,
Not
Spoon, would
kidding.
you like to take it
Who
away?
did we anchored?
Sorry?
We did something fun. What we would anger
I don't know.
mysterious.
Maybe
Great
the,
question. Who did
the
you
face
anger?
stealers. I think we angered those guys.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and for bro, we do Avatar again, and if you
Manoa.
follow my channel, you would have known.
Manoa made an appearance.
Did I? No.
Did Manoa make an appearance?
No, the
No,
the medic
the
did not.
friend of
Kenawak.
Kenawak.
Yeah.
Kenwalk,
Oh.
Friend of Geo.
Them.
friend of Gio, yeah. So this is the end of this session. Next week we will be back with episode 2, and we, as always, we are going to raid. But first, where can they find everyone? Let's start with the Game Master.
Oh no. Okay, I wasn't prepared. Hello, I'm Nelise. You can find me here on Twitch. I would say most Sundays, but we're about to get into some really spotty territory with the holidays coming up. You can find me on Twitch at Nelise, or on YouTube, you can watch all of my old VODs, Nelise RPG. Additionally, you can check out Ko-fi or Patreon under the name Nelise for any schedules I have posted there on when I am going to stream. And of course, you can find me here on Spoon's Tavern on Wednesdays, hopefully jamming this game.
Yeah, Foxy, where can they find you?
Well, I am your lovely bartender over at Schoon Discord. But you can always find me here. I also have some guest roles by the IMT crowd. And also Raven Tactica. And now I'm playing druids that can change you to a hamster.
Nice.
Phoenix.
Yes, they can find me, of course, here on the Wednesdays in the Discord server. Check out the link.
It's already
You
posted.
yes, I already posted. Good. They can also follow me on Instagram, PhoenixFisher21. That's it.
And last but not least, Dawn.
I'm Don. You can't find me. You're not allowed. No, I do have a Twitch. I haven't been on it in God knows how long. It is Don at Don Voyage. I'm also on the Discord for Spoon's Tavern. I also occasionally play games with RX Oliver in the THC server. So I've been a little busy these couple months, though. This is probably the only game I can make for now.
Okay. And of course, you can also go to my Discord if you want to join the game. I'm still looking for players for my Dragonbane game on Tuesday nights because one of my players had to jump out of it, so I only have one player now there, which means I can't run it. But I'm still looking for players. And of course, if you want to join any other game or run a game on my channel, you are also allowed to ask. Just join the Discord. Ask me, ask Foxy. We might be able to accommodate you. And we are all, of course, going to raid someone. So keep hanging on, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Peace.